Hello everyone, I would like to welcome Dr. Aarti Mohanpurkar, who is the head of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department at Marathawada Institute of Technology. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being on our platform and taking out your time to be a part of an initiative Thoughts on Education. This initiative will help to bridge the long due gap between the vision of the top management and the student. So, ma'am, first of all, I would like to have your introduction and please brief us about your profile.
Yeah, it is actually indeed a great pleasure for me to be here with you today. Myself, Dr. Aarti Mohanpurkar. I am working as head of Department of AI and DS at Marathwada Institute of Technology, Aurangabad. I have specialization, or I have completed my PhD in information security, and at present, as I told you, I'm heading the Department of AI and DMS. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, should we start with the interview?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, ma'am. So my first question to you is that what is the latest program that you're offering in your department, which will help students to outperform and stand apart from the crowd?
Actually, ma'am, BTech programming, artificial intelligence and data science is one of the latest programs that Computer Science and Engineering Department of Marathwada Institute of Technology, Aurangabad is offering. Artificial intelligence and data science is a new branch of engineering and technology that deals with scientific methodologies, processes, and techniques drawn from different domains like statistics, cognitive science, and computing, and information science to extract knowledge from structured and unstructured data. AI is a collection of technologies that excel at extracting insights and patterns from large sets of data and make predictions based on that information. That includes the data from places like Google Analytics, automation platforms, content management systems, CRMs, and more. Data science is a comprehensive process that involves pre processing, analysis, visualization, and prediction. On the other hand, AI is the implementation of predictive model to forecast future events. Data science comprises of various statistical techniques, whereas AI makes use of computer algorithms. So, if you look at the combination of AI and DS, it is going to be a great platform where students will learn a lot of skills which will be useful for the society.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that what are the factors that make this program the best for the students to opt?
Certainly. With increasing need of automation, as we all know, intelligent behavior expected from the systems, then the data scientists and analysts in India and across can be seen predominantly. We see that data scientists and analysts are the most wanted people as of now. Artificial intelligence, that is AI, which is popularly known as AI engineering, is an emergent discipline focused on developing tools, systems, and processes that enable the application of artificial intelligence in real world context. The need for such an engineering discipline to guide is to guide the development and deployment of AI capabilities, which is urgent. Similarly, the importance of data science brings together the domain expertise from programming, mathematics, and statistics to create insight and make sense of data. Data science is high in demand and it explains how digital data is transforming businesses and helps them to make sharper and critical decisions. Artificial intelligence and data science program prepares students with the skills to perform intelligent data analysis, which is a key component in numerous real-world applications. Over the period of time, data science has emerged as one of the most high growth, dynamic, and lucrative careers in technology. And yes, certified data scientists are offered salaries between rupees 4 lakh to rupees 12 lakh per annum at start as their base, even without much experience. and that is the most attractive thing I can see. Data science is a relatively new field that offers lucrative pay scales and opportunities. This field is currently seeing tremendous growth and a 40% rise in demand since January 2019, and is only expected to grow further. There is no doubt in that. And taking a look at top 10 highest paying jobs in India, although I don't specify the order here, so for 2021, we can see that the topmost highest paying jobs are like data scientists, digital marketing, machine learning experts, blockchain developers, software engineers, and then the medical professionals, chartered accountants, etc. So these are the highest paying jobs. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity for students to opt for this particular branch of Bachelor of Technology.
Yes, ma'am, sure. So, ma'am, please share with us some valuable insights of the program that you are offering at your department.
Sure. We have basically in our institute, we have a student development center which ensures that the students enroll. Under that, we ensure that certain skill development courses are made available. Skill development and value-added courses are made available. And we ensure that students get certified in the domain of their choice, namely Red Hat certification, Amazon Web Services certification, automation, CAD, CAM, etc. So these are certain avenues which are available at MIT. So I think this is a great offering to students so that they become prepared in the institute itself before they really go into the market. So that is one of the great.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that how does the program ensure that the students are being prepared for the future?
As I already just now shared that about the academies that are available at MIT. At MIT, we already have set up certain learning and certification academies like Red Hat Learning Academy, Amazon Web Services Learning Academy, especially for computer-related job prospects. Even though the students are from other disciplines, they also can go for such certifications to be able to enter the IT sector. And then by motivating the students for certification along with academics, we ensure their preparedness for their gracious entry in the market so that they are already the ready material for the companies to absorb. And we have seen a lot of placements happening through these kind of certifications that we have.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that how did you train the faculty to deliver this program to the students?
Yes, as already informed about the academies, we first of all ensure that we train a pool of our faculty members to these academies and get them certified who further train our students for certification. Not only this, but our faculty continuously upgrade themselves with the knowledge of upcoming technologies. They also get at-par knowledge of the subject through NPTEL certification, an initiative by SWAYAM, which is a program initiated by Government of India and designed to achieve the three cardinal principles of education policy, namely access, equity, and quality. The objective of this effort is to take the best teaching learning resources to all, including the most disadvantaged. So our faculty as well as the students take benefit of this. As well as we have, in addition to that, we have our own academies where the certification, which is globally valid, internationally recognized certification, we provide the facility to. So this is how we ensure that our students and our faculty get trained appropriately.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that how do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
Marathwada Institute of Technology being a very old organization, and it is already keen about organizing webinars and workshops by eminent personalities and technology experts from industry and academia both. We also establish regular communication with the industries where our students go for internship and in-plant training. So, and already we have a lot of alumni placed across the globe, which really helps us to be able to get connected with the industries where they are serving at present. So that really doesn't remain a challenge for us to reach the industry.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, please share with us the challenges that you have faced while inculcating this program in your curriculum.
Okay. Yeah. See, as you can see, you may find my answer a little strange, but then almost all the students wish to opt for AI and data science at present, and this is the only challenge at present we have because we have a sanction of only 60, and that becomes a challenge to accommodate the pool of aspiring youth. But apart from that, upgradation of labs and resources is just part of the regular procedure, which is getting done at a good pace in the time frame. And our aim is to make graduates ready with a strong foundation in engineering sciences, artificial intelligence, data science, and software engineering to become effective collaborators, researchers, entrepreneurs, and real-time problem solvers with technical competencies and human value and ethics. So we are striving for that, and we are applying different strategies and policies to ensure that these all challenges are met appropriately, are overcome appropriately.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that what are the types of projects that the student will be working on through this program?
Right. See, as far as AI and data science is concerned, we know that AI, if we take into consideration, it is required wherever you go. So these days we see that a lot of automations are happening, and a lot of intelligent response from the systems is being expected. Similarly, when we see about the data science part, see, data is everywhere. If you think of any social media platform, we see that a lot of data is getting generated, and being able to handle this data, right? So these are there are several sectors in which these AI and DS engineers or these students who will be doing this particular engineering course program, they will be needed. For example, you say IT and services, banking, e-commerce, retailing, or healthcare, or even in the field of insurance, automotive field, advertising and public relations, aerospace, real estate, e-commerce, finance, educational institutions, securities, contracts and financial investments, then computer technology and product manufacturing, and so on and so forth. There are so many areas where these engineers or the particular students will be working for the projects. So they have a great scope over here, and they have a lot of areas where they will be able to contribute, and they'll be doing projects in that.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my last question to you is that what are the benefits and career options after pursuing this course?
As just now expressed, see, the benefits, obviously one wants to get into job to get a lucrative benefit of it in terms of salary. And as far as the salaries are concerned, as I told just now, the job profiles in AI and DS, the student may work as robotics scientist, big data engineer, then BI developer, business intelligence developer, then the data scientist, then the machine language engineer, product manager, AI research scientist, and so on and so forth. So there are several opportunities as far as career is concerned, and career, that too with a lucrative salary, I mean, huge pay packages. As the experience will grow, they will get more and more. But there are several good companies like Tata Consultancy, Accenture, New Sigma, then Microsoft data scientist, and all that. Cognizant. These are some popular organizations, Fractal Analytics, and all these organizations where the students will be paid almost. I mean, huge salaries. I mean, let me not be specific because there is a wide range of variation in the salaries they are getting, and they are getting good salaries to start with as an engineer. So I think this is going to be a great career opportunity for the students to go.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, it was very good to hear you, and thank you so much for connecting with us and for giving us your valuable time. And I'm sure when students will watch this interview, they will definitely get a direction and information about this. And I thank you again for being a part of the initiative.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It was a great pleasure for me to be with you here.